Hey, this is Mutsa Badri and we are moving towards the end of 2018. We have 2 more Alive and Fearless Monday to go. And in this particular video, I want to go more intensive. I want to show you a framework that how are you going to get the results that you really want in 2019. I understand we've been doing a lot of work, we've put hard work, we've put intention, but somehow we are not living a life or being able to achieve certain results that we really want. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what does life really consist of and what is the hardware that is controlling my life, and then what is the software that's controlling the hardware that's controlling my life. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 3 steps that will help you make 2019 more alive and fearless, so that you can really achieve the results that you want, or you can push yourself and go create a life that you really wanted to live, move on to the next level in 2019. And what is stopping you, we will understand quickly in this video. So stay tuned till the end of this video, and I hope that 2019 becomes much more than what 2018 has been till date. We're wrapping up 2018 and I'm excited to move towards 2019 and help you along the way to achieve your goals and whatever results that you want. So let's understand, what does life really consist of? Now, as I understand, life consists of results, right? And we get 2 kinds of results. We get good results and we get bad results. So basically the good results are the results that we really want, and the bad results are basically the results that we don't like, we don't want, we didn't expect, but they happen. It's called life. And when we talk about results, it's basically 4 areas. One is your personal development, yourself, your skills, your ability to handle life and life challenges. Second is your health, right? We want to be healthy, we want to consistently make sure that we don't fall sick, and if we do, then we want to get back our health in all manners and form. The fourth is we want absolutely good relationships, right? We want relationships with our family, at work, with society, with our kids, with our spouse. So we want good relationships. That's 4th area. And the 5th, last area is work. The place where we make our income, the place where we spend most of our time. It could be on a job, it could be on a business, it could be something else that you're engaged in. So these 4 areas, we are consistently on a daily basis getting results. Results either you like and results which you don't like. So we want to talk about, when we say results which we like, we understand that there must have been something that we have done in order to get the results we like. So when we talk about the results we don't like or we don't want in all the 4 areas, it could be also that there is something which I have not done, or something which I have done which I shouldn't have done. So which leads to my next point, which is the hardware. What is the hardware that's controlling the results in these 4 areas? And we say the hardware is basically your body, right? Your body. I mean, you act with your body, you behave with your body, and we say the body is the hardware that basically controls the results, which is good and bad. And if we don't do the action through our body, so I want to get slim, so I have to go exercise. I want to be a good businessman, so I have to learn the skills, the strategies, how to market, how do I sell, right? And all of that I have to do with my body. If I want to be an excellent parent, I have to behave with my children the way I need to. If I want to be a good spouse, then I have to behave. I have to, the action from the body, what you say and the way you behave is basically coming from your body. So what we understand is the hardware is completely linked with the results. If your body, which is the hardware, which is basically, what you do with in terms of life, you interact with life, if that's flawed, and if you kind of start yelling at your kids, or you don't pay attention at your work, or you're not productive in your business, you can't sell in your business, or anything that you are in lack in your body, in performance, in doing which you should have done, or not doing which you should not have done, and if you do that or don't do, then ultimately you get the results which you don't like so much, right? So what I'm saying is, now some of you might say, hey, you know what, I do a lot of things which, you know, the environment causes me to do, and I don't have control, and you know, you don't understand, there are people in my life that make me do things. But my answer is, ultimately you are doing it. Whether who made you do it, whether who influenced you, whether you got upset, whether you got angry, your body, the hardware did do the behavior. And when you do the behavior, if it's good, then you're obviously going to get good results which you already have in your life, which you know. And again, if you don't do so good, then obviously you're not getting the results which you like. So it's kind of trying to simplify that what is controlling my result is really the hardware, the body. But then there's the next question. You know, I want to do a lot of things, but I can't. I, you know, have an intention, but somehow I don't. I schedule plan, but I don't follow my schedule plan. You know, I hate myself for not doing something, but I still keep doing it. Why? What is the question here? And there is something which is controlling the hardware, which is controlling the results, which we call as your software. And what could that be, right? What is that software which is controlling my body? And we say the software is pretty simple, which is your mind. Your mind. So your mind is the software, and your body is the hardware which is performing the actions, which is saying, and which ultimately gives you the results. So yeah, there are difficult people in my life, right? Relationships which are really a pain, negative people who constantly bombard me with negativism. But can I change my approach? Can I say something different? Can I behave in a very different way and then get different results? But if I'm going to continuously behave the same, the action the body takes, the vehicle takes, you know, the hardware is taking is the same, you will obviously keep getting the same results. But the question is now, my mind is the software, and most of the times we have seen in all our training program, workshops and coaching that people don't want to change their mind. The software is old, it's outdated. It's like 10 years back, 20 years back parenting you're doing, 20 years back strategy you're using in your business, 10 years back way of doing a job. You're still like an employee, like a very honest, sincere, hardworking, broke businessman or an employee, right? So if you have the old software, your hardware will not be able to function. And hence you will not get the results you want to get in the 21st century today. Now, what do? You need to immediately start upgrading, updating your mind, which I see people are not doing. It's really something which I struggled with myself. When I said I want to become a trainer and life coach, and I want to move towards achieving my dreams, I had the same challenge. I had to upgrade my mind. I had to update my mind. And there were so many people around me who did not tell me that you have to upgrade. Nobody told me. I never thought of it. But then once I started doing a couple of things, I realized that, hey, you know what? It's the mind that I really need to upgrade. And once I started upgrading my mind, and till date we are still constantly doing that, I am able to behave in a way which I can get the results. And let's go move quickly. What do I do to update my mind, upgrade my mind? Hey, you have a cell phone, right? It's a smartphone. How many times have you upgraded your apps on your phone, right? How many times has the operating system upgraded? How many times have you changed your phone, your car, your house, your wardrobe, fashion, gadgets? We upgrade everything. But when it comes to the mind, we think that my old way of thinking, feeling and achieving will work in the 21st century, but it doesn't. And you know very well that you might be struggling in certain areas where you are not able to get the results. Of course, you're getting results in certain areas and you're fantastically doing well. But I'm talking about the results which you don't like, the results which you're struggling with, right? Why? How do I change that? You have to change your action with your body, and you have to change your action, you have to upgrade your mind. Now the question is 3 steps. How do I upgrade my mind? What do I do? I understand I am not learning the skills that are required for me to change my action through my body, hence upgrading my mind. So that's the first step, which is learn, right? You have to learn how to be a good person, how to communicate, how do I do business, how do I perform on the job, how do I keep my body healthy, how do I become a good father, mother, how do I become an excellent entrepreneur, how do I become a super spouse, right? What are those skills and techniques that I need to learn? I suck in health, so you have to learn. I have problems in selling, you have to learn. I can't organize myself, you have to learn. I'm not productive, I can't manage time, I have a fear of something. Then all that you have to learn. That's step number one, learning. And what do I do? What do I do in 2019? What shift can you make in 2019 to make 2019 more alive and fearless? Go and download Audible. It's an audiobook app which can give you access to audiobooks from expert authors who have written books, spend their entire life on a subject, and which you can learn. You can go read a book, buy a book, go attend a seminar, right? Go attend a workshop, go take personal coaching and mentorship of people who are expert in their area, and learn the areas, update your mind, learn and update your mind. Now, I see a lot of people who read a lot of books. They go to Audible, they download, they are listening, they're kind of seminar junkies, they go on workshop after the other workshop, and they know a lot of stuff, but they then still wonder, yeah, I'm upgrading my mind, but the problem is that the body is still not behaving, which comes to point number 2 over here, is they do not take action. So whatever that you are learning and upgrading, right, you have to take action. You have to have your hardware start working on it and start doing it. So I would highly recommend just read one book, right? Read one book and then act. Then maybe 25%, 30% take action. Take notes and put it in a nutshell, and then go and start implementing that strategy in your business, in your parents, with your kids, with your spouse, at work, in whichever area that you choose, in your health, and start taking those small steps once you learn. And this is missing big time. A lot of people read books and then I ask them, did you take notes? Are you implementing? Do you even remember what the author said? And they're like, oh, it was an awesome book, and they can give a nutshell and they can give certain points here and there, but they cannot translate the learning into physical actions. And if you don't take action, and if you can't translate your learning into action, that's a big, big problem. So you've updated your mind, but you've not taken action. I know how to reduce weight, but I'm not exercising. I know how to organize myself, but I'm not implementing. I know good parenting, but I am not using it. I know how to be a good spouse, but I'm not using it in physical action. So hence you cannot get the results which you want, and hence you cannot create a life which you love, and you can't be alive and fearless. So if you want to make 2018, first step is you have to start learning. Second step, you have to take action. Now once you learn and you start taking action, then you will get results, right? In all 4 areas, in your personal development, in your health, in your relationship, and at work. And these results could again be some results which you like and some results which you don't like. So you're saying, hey Mutsa, you know what, I've done all the upgrade, I learn, I take action, but I'm still not getting the results. Awesome, super, I understand. And that leads me to the third point over here, which is find the gap. Find the gap means that, okay, I did the action and I got the results which I don't like. Now what you have to do is you have to go back to your hardware, your body, your action, that what action did I really do which did not make sense? Or what action did I not do which I was supposed to do and I didn't do it? So you have to go do some research on your body and you will find out. Now again, if you're referring to what you have learned, you will be able to find the gap in the action, right? In the action, there was some gap which you have learned, you took notes, but you did not take action. You took action, but you didn't take the action which you were supposed to take. There was some manipulation there, right? You just did half-heartedly. You did half the action. You changed the action. So hence you did not get the results. So now what you need to do is, hey, my action was because of my mind. So you go back to your learning and you check, did I learn enough? Did I understand the concept? Did I really, did it sink in? And once you see that, hey, my mind is upgraded, I have learned, I know the stuff. But the problem was the body. It did not act. Step number 2, the body did not take the action. And hence I didn't get the results. So what you do is you correct the action, and if required, you correct the learning. Sometimes we learn, but we mistakenly, assume that, oh, the author must have said this, the trainer must have said this, and then, we say, okay, I'll just manipulate and I'll do it. No, you have to make sure what the learning was. You have to go and implement it, and then implement it consistently. Take action. And when you do that consistently, you will begin to live a life you love. You will start beginning to feel more alive and more fearless. And 2019 will begin with a big bang, and I want you to start learning in 2019 and immediately identify all the results which you don't like, and then go ahead and identify all the behavior which you should not have done or should have done, and then go and update your mind and start learning, read books, attend seminars, take online courses, workshops, anything that you can do to learn. And when I say learn, please make sure you're learning from experts, you're learning from people who have already implemented in their life, and please do not go and start learning. We have seen people learn from social media, from WhatsApp, from YouTube, from forwards, from Facebook, from Instagram, and if you start learning free stuff which are just thrown at you from all directions, that is not basically called organized learning. When I say learn, you have to identify the gap in the skill, and then you have to go and purchase or buy a book, buy a program that will be teaching you systematically how to take the action so that you can get the results. Hence, start living an alive and fearless life. I hope this video has served you. I know it's gone a little bit longer than the usual video, but our intention was to give you a framework so that you can begin moving into 2019 more powerfully, and you can understand where the problem is and immediately start improving, implementing stuff in your life. If you have any questions regarding the framework, please post your questions below. Give me a thumbs up. If you like the video, share this video with people whom you know have great potential, but for some reason they're not able to implement, and ask them to update their mind by learning, taking massive action, and then going ahead, finding the gap, and then again repeating the cycle. So you learn, you take action, you find the gap, and then you repeat. And if you keep doing that, you will be alive and fearless. You will have a lot of fun making the change in your life, and you will see that 2019 becomes the year that you completely take control of your life and all the 4 areas of your life. Thank you so much for watching. Stay alive, stay fearless, dream big, stay strong, and I'll see you soon in 2019 or in the next blog video where we will help you create more value in 2019. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.